going live in a few minutes. Just give a few minutes to see if anybody chimes in. As I'm doing that, I will look around for some stuff. Tonight I'm going to be doing a live using the Beach Bum stamp set from Brutus Monroe, which is from the May kit. And I'm going to be using Chroma Mist and Ornament Gold, and this has got to be the nicest pigmented mist I've ever seen. It is so pretty. You can just see how dark and rich the color really is. You can see really how good it is in the camera even. And I think I'm going to try. Just got some new stuff in the mail today. I actually got Aqua pigment in green. And then I thought I had this color. Probably didn't even realize it. Aqua pigment in turquoise. And then I got some aqua pigment in this pretty like red violet color. Super pretty. Hi, how are you? Hi. Oh, I can't see Penny. And I got some more Chroma Glaze. This stuff has got to be cool stuff I've ever seen. Because once it dries, it just turns this really pretty, like, shiny color. Perfect for with your stencils and stuff. And this is, dun dun dun, blue. Ha, of course. And this is, if I can read, red. And then this is a very pretty brass color. Can't wait to use this color. I think this will be very pretty against like dark colored paper, like maybe on black or on navies and stuff like that. So to begin, like I said, if for those may just be joining, I'm going to be using this cute Beach Bum stamp set. Has this nice little giraffe. You can see he's missing because I used him earlier. It's got a beach umbrella. It's got this great sun. And it's got this aloha and this great raccoon that you can use. And I'm going to be using sort of like this heat wave stencil. It almost looks like to me, like a sun. And these are the rays kind of going out in different places. Yes, the metallic Chroma Glaze is absolutely just great. I don't think people really understand that when you use it and it dries, it's just this really very cool, shiny looking, like, look to it. I have this card, but my room looks like a tornado went through it. So I don't know where this card is. So first, what I'm going to do, I sort of typically pre-cut some of my papers and stuff out. I'm going to be using the Brutus Monroe watercolor paper because I'm going to be, well, some coloring I'm going to use the mist and pigment. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to tape this down. So that it is not flying everywhere and moving in all kinds of different places and actually staying put. I'm going to just put a little bit of tape, some washi tape, so it stays in place. Let me just get some of this off here. I usually don't use a lot, because I don't like wasting my tape. Very chintzy with my stuff. Put a little bit here on here. Take another little piece. Flip this here. And this is just so that it doesn't move every flipping where. I'm going to lay this on here. Where am I going to put this? That's not right there. It's kind of cool that it has like this circle in the center, and you can put like your main image that you're going to be using in the center, which I think is kind of cool. Add a little bit more tape here, and a little bit more tape right there. Now, I'm just going to spray some of this Chroma Mist in the Ornament Gold over here, off to the side. And I'm going to be using just a paint, like a foam paintbrush. And then I'm going to be using the green I'm going to sort of mix it together a little bit. I tested this earlier, so it did look really cool. Because green's like a really green color, but when you mix it, it sort of turns a maybe goldy aqua, because the paper that I'm sort of matting it up against is sort of a, I don't know, sea foam color green. So I'm just going to kind of mix some of this a little bit with the green and dab this on. I'm trying to different places, and you can see when you use, I just completely love this gold. It's just so pigmented and shiny. So pretty. Easy way to create a nice fun background. And then as you can see, when I started mixing it, it sort of mixes in it. That's what I said, it becomes like a sort of a foamy green color. I try not to make my paintbrush too wet so it doesn't go on so wet. So it's like, I know you can use like stencil spray so that it stays down better where it's not seeping up under it. But I don't have anymore. I need to get some. But so I kind of dab my brush off a little bit so it's not quite as wet. But it comes out so nice. I just really love this gold color. You have to buy some to see just truly how beautiful it is. Okay. And what's nice is once you do this, like I said, I was doing this one, so you get it sort of seeped under there. But when it dries, it still comes out, even that it seeps, it still comes out so nice and pretty. Because with stencils, of course, the idea is to create, you know, a nice, fun, interesting background. So to me, it doesn't have to be something so absolutely perfect. Because to me, the things you mess up and that you think are not so great looking are the things that end up looking the nicest to me. So you can see how this looks, and you can see the nice shine from the chroma, the ornamental gold chroma mist. So I'm gonna have this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dry it off a little bit with my embossing tool. And see, when it dries even more, you can even see more of the shine. You can see it at an angle really well, just how really pretty and how much it really shines. So I'm going to set this aside, because what I'm going to be doing now is using, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. If I was going to do the bear or my little raccoon. I think I'm going to color the bear. And I'm going to set this aside. And I'm going to stamp him on some blending paper, because I'm going to color him in with some Copics. A piece of blending paper here. And get a stamp thing, and I'm going to stamp him using the Brutus Moreau black detailed ink. This ink, you don't need to keep stamping and stamping and stamping and stamping. You get a nice, good impression the first time. And if it doesn't come out very right the first time, it means it was me, not the ink. Because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be fussy cutting him out and then laying him on the card that way. See? You get a very nice, clean impression the first time. Move some of this out the way. So I'm going to be coloring him using E31, E34, 35, and probably 37. Just going to add some color here. Color his face. And with me, I typically color light to dark. A lot of people color dark to light, but as said before, there's no rhyme or reason to how you color. To me, it's whatever works for you. So some days I actually may color the other way. Just kind of depends. Depends on my in the mood and how the markers seem to be working for me. Some days I just don't seem to be coloring too well. So it sort of depends. I'm gonna color give his ear a little bit of color. I'm not gonna finish his face first. I start moving all over the place. Now I'm gonna use E34. Darken him up a bit. My 34 is nice and wet. That tells me I need to add a little ink to my E31 because it's drying out. I know you're supposed to clean them and weigh them and stuff, but I think I've probably never done that. And I'm sure if I did, my markers probably would work a lot better. And now I'm gonna blend this color out a little bit more. Blend it into his face. Blend them out. And I'm gonna add, I think, E37. Oops, to darken them up. I can't tell if I'm going out of the camera here. Darken them up. Hopefully, my son was calling earlier and I was telling him, hey, I'm getting ready to do a live, and of course he starts laughing. Just no support at all. Just pitiful. But you know, they're your kids. You love them anyway, right? He's typically really good though. My daughter can be pretty rotten. So now I'm going to take a little bit of E35 and blend this E37 in a little bit more. Just so that you can see that his color is changing. I just do nice little quick flicks. Now let me take my 31. I'm going to blend this in a little bit more. Hopefully everybody's having a nice Thursday night. Tomorrow is Friday, thank goodness. I'll be taking half a day off. I could use a break. It's always nice to have a little break in between time, you know? Okay. There we go, cool. Now, let me finish coloring the rest of him. Let's get his arm over here. Oops, I'm gonna get part of his body. And he's a nice, fat, chubby bear. He's been in the sun for quite some time, and he's had a few drinks. His belly is nice and full and round. So our bear is doing good. Now I'm going to start coloring the rest of this, or blended it in. Take my E34. Oh, I forgot his tail. Add a little bit of color here because it's usually darker up under where your shirt would be. And here where his arm is coming off of his shirt, there's going to be a little darker there. And up under his shirt, you're going to have shadows here. And up under here. So I'm going to darken him up some. And around the side here. Right around there. Trying to make his fur look a little shaggy, but not the greatest with that. I'm not too great with coloring animals. Not too bad. Could be worse. Now I'm going to, I think I'm going to use E33. Blend this in a little. Darken his body up some. Like I said, sort of how you prefer to color. This is E35. A little bit more color here. Under his shirt again. Then I'm going to take the E37 and really darken that up there. The side here. And his arm over here. I think I'll do the dark color now. And all I'm doing is pretty much like drawing a line straight across where that dark shadow would be. That way you can really see the dark and where it changed colors because of the shadows. Over the side just a little bit. On that arm there. Our problem is I'm so heavy-handed with coloring. So I have to really try and go slow. I'm going to do E33. And then I'll try and blend it all out with the E31 again. Okay. Take my E31, try and blend all the colors together a little bit better. Can hear my daughter out there yelling at my grandson. He's out there laughing. They are fun. He definitely has changed my life quite a bit. Definitely a lot more tired. But it's fun though. So now I am going to color his feetsies, or his legs, not his feetsies. Let's color his feet and his legs. This is a really nice, fun image too. And the whole set has a really nice, fun images that you can color. What I'm going to do, 33. Let's add some color and darkness here. I know what a lot of people will do. They'll take like, maybe like a tissue, and they'll dab on a little bit of, I think, the blending solution. Kind of spot it on there. And that kind of makes it look like his fur is like spotty. But every time I've tried that, it did not come out very well for me. So, something I definitely would need to practice a little bit more. And I don't think Alive is a place to be practicing. Okay. Put darker color within these legs in here. Ooh. Judith, oh my gosh, she's yelling. Hopefully you guys can't hear my daughter yelling too much. Sort of seems like every time I do this, she has to make just so much noise. It's just amazing. Quiet all day, all of a sudden, just loud as can be. Never fails. Let's blend this all out. Here. Blend more of that. Blend his belly a little bit more. Ah, there we go. Okay. And you know, with Copics, you know, once you get the color laid, you know, first set of color laid down, you can always go back over it to darken it up, you know, add more color here and there if you want. That's what's nice about the Copics. You can always add more color. So now, oh wait, I'm gonna kind of color that a little bit more. Now, I forgot his tail. Forgot his taily tail. Let's color his tail. Almost forgot that. Oops. Color his cute little stub nub of tail. Color. Let's blend that out. Perfect. Okay. Now, I'm going to color his inside of his mouth using R20. Just like that there. And color his nose. I can color it black, but I'm going to start maybe with C6 and blend into the dark. Now use C9, darken his nose up a little bit more. There. Now I'm going to color his eyeballs. Let's make him have some nice, pretty blue eyes. Now I always forget what part you color. I think that's the black. No, is that the white part? The black part, maybe? Maybe this is the blue, the white. I'm going to do this. Hopefully I'm doing this right. I always tend to do that wrong because you have the white of the eye, right? Then the blue. Actually, I like that, just like that. Just add just a little bit of color to his eyeballs. Perfect. I like that. Now, let's color his drink. So what it is, oh, it's Cinco de Mayo. So what is he drinking? He is drinking a margarita. So, margaritas are green, right? Yep. These the ones I've drank are green, right? Color this green. That is YG23. I'm going to add a little bit of white, maybe a little bit of GO7 to it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And blend this out a little bit more. Is that color in there? Okay. Now I'm going to color his umbrella he has. And since, now that it's dry, see, it all matches. I think I'm going to do his shirt in a pink, maybe. No, maybe in a yellow. Let's make his shirt yellow. And then I'll make the umbrella yellow. What do you think? And then I will do the flowers maybe in the pink. Nice, fun, bright colors. I'm taking white. This is Y15. Color around all the florals on his shirt. And then I'm gonna make the flowers pinky. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's do this here. My bear is coming to life. Everybody should like his nice yellow Hawaiian shirt. And his nice round tummy after he's been drinking a couple of Cinco de Mayo margaritas for the day. Okay. Now I'm going to take some Y19 and darken the shirt up in certain areas. Pretty color. Darken that up like that. Darken on the outsides, up on under his collar, a little bit around there, down there, out, shirt there. I'm going to blend this back in a little bit with the Y15. Like I said, I'm no Copic professional. Now I'm going to darken up the outer part here, all over his sleeve, that way a little bit. Yeah. Blend that in. Huh, looks good, pretty good. Okay, wait, no, let me blend that a little bit better. Looks a little blotchy. Okay, people. I like it. Okay, now I am going to color his flowers on his shirt pink. I think that'll kind of go nice with the green and the pinks, hopefully. We're gonna see. I'm gonna use RV09. I'm gonna start with the dark color first. Ooh. Oh. I swear I press so hard, it's unbelievable. I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm a lefty. Well, not all lefties do that, just me. Add some pink on his flower here. That one there. Some color here to him. Kind of go around there. Just trying to get it to where you can see the color. Blend. Now I'm going to take the RB06. We're going to blend this in there. This is a very pretty color combo. I love it. I love it. Sort of seems like the TV's so flipping loud too. So when I'm done, she won't be making not one peep of noise. It'll be crickets. Oops, I didn't do that one, did I? I missed this guy. Okay, baby. Now, I think I'm gonna do RVO2. That way you can see how it really goes from dark to light. See some nice true shadows. See some nice color change. Because then when you take your pictures, it looks really nice. It really shows a lot, or shines through, I should say. Color it on there, baby. Blend this in there. Okay. Baby, oops. I always forget something. That's just to see if you're watching. That's to see if somebody's going to tell me, ooh, Monica, you forgot his tail. Or you forgot the flower. Okay, baby. I like it. I don't know what that thing is. I was thinking maybe that was an orange. Maybe that's an orange. I'm going to make it an orange. So I'm going to color this here orange. Because it's Cinco de Mayo and he is in his bright colors for the day so that he will be sure to be seen and nobody mistakes seeing Mr. Bear. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fussy cut him out of my paper. Let's see if I have my other scissors. Some scissors work better. These weren't pretty good, but a little cutter bee froze. Sorry. I didn't even realize it froze. Yes. I'm back. I'm looking at it. I'm going, wow, that image looks the same. I don't know what happened. But I am back. I'm going to finish cutting him. And there are matching dies for this die set. Die set for this stamp set. I just don't have it. But there are matching dies to make fussy cutting so much easier for everybody. Hopefully, I'm not sure if that's going to mess up the video that it clunked off on me. Yeah. Am I back? Do you see me, Penny? I'm not sure if anybody can see me. Are you there? Go out and back. Oh, go out and back. Oh, I'm back. Okay, someone sees me. Am I back? For those who just come back, I was saying there are matching dies. There are matching dies for this stamp set. I just do not have them on hand right at the moment. But there are matching dies for those who are not so well at fussing cutting. You know, it's so much easier with the dies. And there is a set to match this perfectly. I'm back. Cool, I'm back. So, I'm going to finish cutting Mr. Bear Man out. And even if I had dies, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I've gotten used to fussing cutting or I like seeing how well I can cut. I like fussy cutting. But for those, there are matching dies, so do not worry. You don't have to fussy cut your bear out. Brutus Monroe has thought of everything to make things so much easier for everyone. That's what's nice about this subscription kits. Everything's kind of coordinated to go together. And then you can coordinate them with the other kits, which is really nice. You know, sometimes you get a kit and you make like a card and you really don't get a lot like out of the set. You know, you maybe get like 1 or 2 cards or so, but what's so nice about Brutus Monroe kits, you can make, you know, multiple cards. You can make cards using simply just the stencils. You can make cards using the dies. There's just so many different things you can do. And Mr. Bear is almost cut out, people. He is coming to life. And I like cutting every little. You don't have to cut maybe so intricately if you are fussy cutting, but I like cutting as much as I possibly can. Between the legs, anywhere that I can fit a pair of scissors or like a blade, I am cutting. It's almost like a test for me to see how good I really am at fussy cutting. Yeah, that's crazy, I know. But I like to see how skilled I can be. Okay, baby. We are there. Let me cut around this a little more. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Look how cute Mr. Bear is. So now I'm going to stick him on my background that I had made earlier. I'm going to just glue him on here. Stick him right over here in the corner. He's proudly showing his Cinco de Mayo drink. Now I am going to glue this on top of my paper that I had cut. And this is the Brutus Monroe watercolor paper. And there we go. Yes, those subscription boxes are full of just anything you can possibly think of. Okay, baby. See there? Now he's all glued down. Now, I'm going to stick him on top of my card that I pre-cut out. So try not to bore people with that part. I'm going to glue this here down. Stick my bear on here. Add some glue all around. Stick this guy right here. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. And there we go. You have a nice, cute card. Now I am going to stamp a sentiment. I think I'm going to do, since it's Cinco de Mayo, today is a day that everybody needs to just take it easy and enjoy a margarita. Take it and stamp it on here. Stamp, take it easy. And there we go. And in the set, you actually, could go a little, one step further if you wanted to. It's got these nice little birds, but I have lost my birds. They're probably sticking up. I found them, so we're going to stamp some of these birds too. Kind of add a little bit more to the card. Where am I going to put these now? I'll put these right there. Or over there. No. Okay, we'll put this there. And see, you got your nice birds. I'm going to add a little bit more. There, and seeing the birds kind of, add a little bit more decor to it. And this completes my card for the evening. Sorry about the loss of signal there, but this completes the card. A nice, easy card. Perfect card for Cinco de Mayo. You got your nice little chubby bear who has his drink, and he is taking it easy for the day. And thanks, everyone, for watching, and we'll see you next video. Or next live. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you. Okay, I cut this off. Oops.